Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you will make you uncomfortable. There are 5 invisible beliefs living in your head right now that are quietly sabotaging your wealth. These aren't obvious thoughts like money is evil or rich people are greedy. These are much more dangerous because they feel logical. They feel safe, and they feel right. But here's the brutal truth. These 5 beliefs are the difference between someone who makes $50,000 a year and someone who makes $500,000 a year. The scary part, you probably don't even realize you have them. I spent 2 years studying the thought patterns of over 200 people across different income levels, from minimum wage workers to 8-figure entrepreneurs, and what I discovered shocked me. The middle class isn't stuck because of circumstances. They're stuck because of invisible mental programming. Let me tell you about Sarah. Smart woman, college-educated, works 50 hours a week at a Fortune 500 company, makes about $75,000 a year, and considers herself successful. She has a nice apartment, drives a decent car, takes 1 vacation per year. Sarah looks at wealthy people and assumes they're either lucky, connected, or doing something unethical. She's convinced she's making all the right choices. But here's what Sarah doesn't realize. Her brain is running on middle-class software, and that software has 5 critical bugs that will keep her exactly where she is for the next 20 years. Meanwhile, her college roommate Jake, who barely graduated, is now worth $3 million. Same starting point, completely different programming. The first silent belief is what I call the security trap. Middle-class thinking says, I need to save money first, then I'll invest. I need job security before I start a business. I need guarantees before I make moves. This sounds logical, right? But here's the problem. Security is an illusion. That stable job you're clinging to, your company can eliminate your position tomorrow. That savings account you're building, inflation is eating it alive while you wait for the perfect moment. Rich people understand something the middle class doesn't. Calculated risk is security. While you're waiting for safety, they're buying assets, starting businesses, and building multiple income streams. I know someone who worked at a bank for 15 years, saving every penny for security. You know what happened? The bank got acquired, he got laid off at 45, and his secure savings barely lasted 6 months. Meanwhile, his neighbor who started a small landscaping business during the 2008 recession now owns 4 locations and makes more in a month than the banker made in a year. The wealthy don't avoid risk, they manage it. There's a massive difference. The second belief that's killing your wealth potential is the biggest lie ever told. Time equals money. Middle-class people trade hours for dollars. They think working more hours means making more money. They celebrate overtime. They brag about being busy. But here's the truth that will change everything. Time doesn't equal money. Value equals money. Rich people understand leverage. They don't ask, how can I work more hours? They ask, how can I create more value in less time? They build systems, they hire people, they invest in assets that work while they sleep. I'll give you a perfect example. 2 people work in marketing. Person A works 60 hours a week creating social media posts for clients, charging $50 an hour. Makes about $150,000 a year if they work non-stop. Person B spends 20 hours a week building an automated email marketing system, then licenses it to 50 companies for $2,000 per month each. Makes $1.2 million per year, working 1/3 the hours. Same skill set, completely different thinking. One is trapped in the time for money cycle. The other created scalable value. Stop selling your time, start selling your value. The third belief is the most toxic. Success requires something I don't have. Middle-class people look at wealthy individuals and immediately start making excuses. They're smarter than me. They had connections. They got lucky. They had money to start with. This is victim mentality disguised as humility, and it's destroying your potential. Here's what I learned from studying actual wealthy people. Most of them aren't geniuses. Most didn't have connections. Most didn't start with money. What they had was something much more powerful. They believed they could figure it out. There's a guy I know who dropped out of high school, worked construction for 5 years, then decided to learn real estate. No college degree, no connections, no startup capital. You know what he did? He spent every evening for 6 months reading everything about real estate investing. He started with a $5,000 down payment on a duplex, lived in one side, rented the other. 5 years later, he owns 47 properties and makes more passive income than most doctors. Not because he's a genius, because he refused to believe he wasn't capable. The wealthiest people I know have one thing in common. They don't make excuses, they make decisions. The fourth belief is the perfectionist trap. I'll start when I have enough money, enough knowledge, enough time, enough confidence. This is procrastination wearing a business suit. Middle-class people are waiting for perfect conditions that will never come. Meanwhile, wealthy people start with whatever they have and improve along the way. Amazon started in Jeff Bezos' garage. Facebook started in a college dorm room. Most millionaires I know started their first business with less than $1,000, not because they were reckless, but because they understood a fundamental truth. You don't get ready, then start. You start, then get ready. Anecdotally, I watched someone spend 3 years researching how to start an online business. Reading courses, watching videos, attending webinars. 3 years of preparation, 0 action. Another person I know spent 1 week learning the basics, then launched their first product. Made $3,000 in the first month. Was it perfect? No, but it was real money while the researcher was still taking notes. Perfect is the enemy of profitable. Done is better than perfect. The market will teach you faster than any course ever will. The fifth and most dangerous belief: money changes people, or I don't want to become greedy. This is self-sabotage at the highest level. It's your subconscious mind protecting you from something you secretly fear. But here's the truth. Money doesn't change people. It reveals who they already are. If someone becomes arrogant with money, they were already arrogant. Money just gave them the platform to show it. If someone becomes generous with money, they were already generous. Money just gave them the means to express it. Middle-class people have this weird relationship with wealth where they want it, but also judge it. They criticize rich people while secretly wishing they were rich. This internal conflict creates a psychological ceiling that prevents them from building serious wealth. Here's what wealthy people understand. Money is a tool for freedom and impact. The more you have, the more problems you can solve, the more people you can help, the more choices you have. I know millionaires who volunteer every weekend, fund scholarships, and employ hundreds of people. I also know broke people who are selfish, bitter, and blame everyone else for their problems. Your character determines what you do with money, not the other way around. So how do you reprogram these beliefs? It's not about positive thinking or affirmations. It's about evidence-based belief change. For the next 30 days, I want you to do one thing that contradicts each belief. First, take one calculated risk. Invest $100 in learning a new skill. Start that side project. Apply for that stretch position. Second, create value. Don't just trade time. Build something once that can pay you multiple times. Write an ebook, create a course, start a YouTube channel. Third, stop making excuses and start making progress. Pick one area where you feel not qualified and spend 30 minutes a day learning about it every day. Fourth, start something imperfect today. Launch that idea with what you have right now, not what you think you need. Fifth, study wealthy people who use their money for good. Read their biographies, understand their values, see money as a tool for positive impact. Here's the truth. Your beliefs create your reality. Change your beliefs, change your financial future. If this video opened your eyes to the invisible programming that's been holding you back, hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started. Next week, I'm breaking down the exact daily mental exercises that millionaires use to reprogram their minds for wealth. And here's my challenge for you. Drop a comment and tell me which of these 5 beliefs hit you the hardest. Be honest with yourself because awareness is the first step to change. The middle class is stuck in middle because of their mindset, not their circumstances. You now know the 5 beliefs that keep people trapped. The question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Your financial future starts with changing your mental programming, and that change starts right now. Don't let these beliefs control your financial destiny for another day. If you want to see how rich people actually train their minds daily, watch this video next where I break down the millionaire's mental gym routine that transforms average thinkers into wealth builders. Remember, your beliefs determine your bank account. Change one, change the other.